What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament thing that we've been doing here. So, if you're new and you're stumbling across this, wondering what this is, basically, we put together a tournament of 72 potential characters for DLC that we might like to see in Smash Ultimate to be, a DLC character. So, how this works is, each day on the channel, I upload one matchup. And then I talk about the matchup, kind of go over a few pros for the characters, why it would make sense for, that character to be a DLC character. And then we vote down in the comments by simply typing the name of one of the two characters in the matchup. And then 1 week after it gets uploaded, we figure out the winner and loser and just kind of keep the tournament moving on from there. So 1 vote per person. Again, type the name of one of the two characters in the matchup. And today's matchup is Ashley from the Warioware series taking on Amaterasu from the Okami series. So again, keep in mind, this is just a friendly, fun tournament. Yes, there's characters in here that are assist trophies. There's characters in here that are spirits. There's all sorts of characters that are maybe disconfirmed. Doesn't matter. This is for fun. All right, this is for fun. We're just here to kind of have fun. There you go. How many times can I say that? But so you only get 1 vote. It's a double elimination tournament, meaning character has to lose twice. You lose once, you drop to the loser bracket. You lose from there. You're done. I already said the voting is open for 1 week. If there's ever a tie in voting, I will flip a coin on camera. You guys will see it. Best way to do it. And I guess that's pretty much the gist of it. So we get to go over results from last week, which was matchup number 2. Shantae taking on Steve. So let's be real. How close did Steve make it in the voting? Because does anyone actually expect him to win? Well, no, he didn't win. I mean, it was okay in terms of a Shantae contest. Shantae won 89 votes. Steve had 34, which is still a pretty good turnout, honestly. Still a pretty good turnout. So, Shantae gets to move on further into the winner bracket, where she will be taking on Louie from the Pikmin series. Sorry, Louie. Sorry, buddy. But, so Steve now has 1 loss, and he drops to the loser bracket, so he will be waiting his opponent, which will be the loser of Game 29, so that'll be later down the road. But Steve is not done, so if you're a fan, he still has a chance. He still has a chance to be in the tournament. Well, he is still in the tournament. But, so that brings us to today's matchup, which is game number 8. Like I said, the aforementioned Ashley from the Warioware series taking on Amaterasu. So let's jump into this. So first up, Okami. Amaterasu from Okami. So Capcom, I think, is kind of one company that a lot of people kind of will bring to the forefront of the conversation. Like, all right, maybe Square Enix, maybe Capcom, maybe Microsoft, maybe blah, 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 all these companies. So Capcom, I think, is one company that a lot of people would potentially consider to get a rep in Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Fighter Pass. Capcom and Nintendo work pretty well together. We already have Mega Man. We have the Street Fighter. We got Ryu and Ken. Could we get another Capcom rep? I think it's possible. Capcom's got a lot of franchises and games just to kind of pull from. Okami especially being one of them. Amaterasu is always kind of a character whose name gets thrown around in wish list and stuff like that. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, honestly. So let's talk about the character real quick. So I made a couple notes I want to talk about. So yeah, it's from the game Okami, who the publisher, like I said, is Capcom. What I didn't know, I've heard of the game, but I didn't know this. So I guess Okami started on the PlayStation 2. It sold okay, but it not tremendously well. And then it ended up getting ported over to the Wii, which ended up selling better than it did on the PlayStation 2. But if I read the report correctly, it still didn't sell a million copies on the Wii. So better than the PS2. So I mean, it's gaining traction. It's starting to, sales were starting to go up for it, which is good. And I don't have any sales numbers, but so how would the character? So I guess hello, what are you doing, bro? There we go. But sales numbers, the game started getting a little bit more popular. A lot of people started getting, attracted to the character Amaterasu, and I think the character, first of all, would be a really unique addition to the roster. Main thing that, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but we have a lot of characters that walk around on 2 feet. Amaterasu would be a quadrupedal, four-legged creature. Yeah, I mean, sure, there's Duck Hunt and probably a couple others I can't think of off the top of my head, but having a quadrupedal sort of character would bring just a different, diverse kind of, I guess, one diverse move set, an awesome kind of just a vibe about the character would be really cool as well. It's something that's different, and I know there's one argument, or not argument, but complaint about the DLC from Smash Wii U and 3DS was a lot of the characters. No, wait, all of the characters were pretty much humans, and some people, including myself, I'd like to see something else, like maybe some form of a beast or an animal or some weird alien creature, something different than the normal, the humanoid kind of character. So this kind of checks that box, and I'm a big fan of that. First and foremost, I love diversity. I love if a character is unique and can bring just something, different in, for a form of the character, or, in terms of moveset, something different. If you can bring that to Smash Bros., I welcome you with open arms. Bring it in. Let's go, right? So, Amaterasu, has made an appearance in, I think, what was it, Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games? Come on, there we go. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I'm not going to dive into a moveset, but if you want to get an idea of kind of what the moveset would somewhat be for Amaterasu, kind of maybe just look up Amaterasu MVC3 on YouTube. You'll find stuff. So, and why is that important? Because, well, Sakurai loves to stay true to the character, the obviously design moveset wise. So where would they pull influence from? Something like that. It would definitely be an influence of the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and how moves would potentially work in Smash Bros. Take something from MVC, incorporate it into Smash Bros. And boom, you got yourself a character. So there's a lot you can do with the character. I think kind of. I'd put him in the unique sort of category. Brings just different. I guess mainly because it's the four-legged creature. I think that's a big I guess sticking point for me that I really enjoy about the character. I really like that. So I find that awesome. But let's move on to Amaterasu's opponent, Ashley from the Warioware. So first of all, yes, she's an assist trophy. We all know that. But again, remember, this tournament is just for fun. If you like Ashley and you'd rather have Ashley over Amaterasu in this matchup, vote for Ashley. That's how it goes. Or if you're totally against the idea of assist trophies getting promoted, or maybe you just don't like Ashley as the character, then vote for Amaterasu. It's all good. Vote for who you want. That's the whole point of this. So yes, Ashley, Warioware series. A lot of people were speculating that she was going to be a part of the main roster. Obviously before Smash Ultimate came out. Didn't happen. She got sucked back into the assist trophy vortex of doom with a lot of other characters, sadly. But she has a ready-made moveset. A lot of people kind of think the Warioware series is kind of one of those series that deserves like a second rep, and then they're pretty much good. And if anybody comes from the Warioware series, if we get an additional character from their series, Ashley's the perfect candidate. A lot of people know who she is. She has a huge following, a big fan base actually over in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. She's very popular. So, once she got revealed as that assist trophy for Smash Ultimate, a lot of people kind of got let down. And I think she got revealed as an assist trophy back during the August 8th Direct. Obviously last summer. It's kind of like, maybe it's even E3. Maybe it was E3. No, I'm pretty sure it's August. There's like a quick little few seconds of her on screen, and then boom, next screen, whatever it was. But yeah, a lot of people kind of were disappointed with that, so I can understand that. One thing I want to bring up as well is, yes, she also has the Ashley headgear and then the Ashley outfit for a Mii costume. So does that also deconfirm or disconfirm her as a character? I say no. Isn't there still a Chrom Mii outfit? Who cares? You can have characters that are in the game that also have me outfits. I'm totally cool with it. I'm totally fine. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't make my opinion lean one way or the other. But yeah, so Ashley, very popular. I think moveset is pretty easy. She's a lot of kind of magic. She's got her little buddy. What does the devil do? The Red, I think is what his name is. You can use him in a lot of her moves. She's got some cool stuff you can bring. Again, I was just kind of saying this about Amaterasu, or he brings a bit, different to his moveset, because he's quadrupedal, but Ashley's the humanoid, walking on two legs. But you know what? There's, a lot of those characters, so I don't know where I'm going with that, but I think in terms of moveset, magic user would be pretty cool, pretty unique. I know we got things like Robin's kind of like a magic user somewhat. I guess you could say Ness and Lucas, something like that. But I think you could do a lot of cool stuff with Ashley. I know she would be very welcome to the roster for Smash Ultimate. There's a lot of people that are in favor for her to get in. She was kind of talked about as one of those, I guess you could say, when people were, coming up with expected character list, top 10 for who they thought was going to get into Smash Ultimate, there's a lot of, Skull Kid or Ashley or da-da-da, a lot. Ashley was on a lot of lists, and I think if somehow Ashley were to be promoted from Assist Trophy to playable character, that would be the first time that ever happened in the series. Plus, Reggie did say, right around the Video Game Awards back in December, that think outside the box when it comes to characters, or, what they're going to do with their DLC. So, promoting an Assist Trophy to a playable character, that's kind of outside the box. Never happened before, so why not do it right now? It could happen, probably not Fighter Pass 1, but if there's a Fighter Pass 2 or 3, I think you can throw her back in the conversation of maybe it could happen, maybe. So, would be pretty interesting to see, but nonetheless, I think we got to vote for the character. While I truly agree, with everything I said, I love what Amaterasu can bring to the table in terms of uniqueness and difference and all sorts of that cool stuff. I'm just a bigger fan of Ashley, so Ashley's going to get my vote in this one. Much, I guess it's simpler. I think, honestly, I think she would sell better as well. Not that was really a factor in my decision to vote for her, but I think she would probably sell better than Amaterasu would if they both were DLC packs. So, yeah, my vote is for Ashley. That one's pretty simple. Not much more to say other than this one's pretty much done for the the day. So yeah, that's the last match. No, it's not the last match. That is pretty much all I have to say. But we'll show you a sneak peek for tomorrow. Let's see, matchup number 9. First of all, we will get the results for match 3, which was Master Chief and Goku. I haven't looked at that, so I'm very curious to see how many votes Goku actually got. I'm very curious to see about that. But let's see, matchup number 9. Why wouldn't it be Lloyd and Scorpion? Why am I going to Isaac and Cosmos? Let me check. I gotta check something here real quick. 33. Where's the loser? 33. Where? Okay, you're down there at game 40. Wow, that's kind of you know what? I'm gonna trust this tournament. I'm gonna trust the way it is. So yeah, we're gonna go matchup number 9. I figured Lloyd and Scorpion would be next. No, next matchup is gonna be Isaac, another Assist Trophy from the Golden Sun series, taking on Cosmos. I'm calling her Cosmos. So no, Cosmos. That makes more sense. From the Xeno Saga. We'll jump into that matchup tomorrow. Anyway, that is pretty much it. So there's a sneak peek for tomorrow's matchup, and the results we'll get for tomorrow as well. So I guess with that being said, this one's coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, remember, 1 vote per person. Just type it down in the comments. Pretty simple. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I already said that, but I look forward to the voting, and hopefully we catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.